Alright. Okie doke. So just FYI, I haven't played in a day and a half. So I'm sorry in advance. But I'll do my best. Here we go, chat. You didn't think that just because we reached the end of Shadowbringers, it would get any happier, did you? Oh no. Oh, you clearly haven't been paying attention. Let's see, chat. How bad will the end of days be? Ascian vermin, you shall torment my children no longer. Here we go, chat. It was the end of days. I miss tanking this thing. It was fun. All doing the glory be to Garlemald thing. Got a lesser Tello Dragon. Help us here, help us here. This way allies, comrades, friends. Aww. We got help from the kobolds. I don't know how they got here, but I'll take it. Ooh. Oh, we knocked out one of our friends. Terrified, frightened, scared. Aww. Whoops, I accidentally hit my benediction, but oh well. Not the end of the world, yeah? Oh, you've been thinking of changing your name to Oni? It depends on if you want to be associated to your character or not. With me, I didn't mind being associated with my character, but the fact that I was a streamer, I wanted to have a separate identity. That's why I had like Damien and then Minifuzz as well. Before it was just all Minifuzz. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I know that there was a lot of really sad stuff here in Endwalker. especially in the leveling part of it. It's kind of like how Shadowbringers was. Oh, I didn't get out in time, but at least I know the mechanic. So that's good. No, I figured that was coming. Am I supposed to touch this? Yes. I think. Oh god. I think we have to soak those. I'm not sure though. Alright. I'm Hulak. I'm just gonna start screaming "Go Angelo" every time I pop Holy now. Oh, that's got me broken. I'm gonna be too late to get out of here. Ow. Yep. That was my bad. I went to the thing, but it wouldn't take. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just run out of the circle and tank it, but no. Oh, Ray's incoming. Tsukiko's on the assist. Heck yeah. Alright, so we got a pole. I think that's a pole. Oh, that wasn't a pole. Shit, not again. I don't know what I got it right the first time, right? But then every time I went to a pole after that, like it wouldn't leave me. Maybe I went to a pole or something?
What took you so long?
Is that the Edge Dragoon?
You're in trouble. Let's split up.
Well, yes, but I'm also the Edge Dragoon. Nice. Ah, okay. Hey, it's Amric and Lucia. That did not work. They were immune to that. I tried to hit him with the AoE, and it did, you know, the AoE stun, and I was like, oh shit. By the way, what does everybody want to do tomorrow? I know that I'm probably going to try to do a group treasure map run, if anybody wants to join me in. We've also got Stormblood Hildebrand coming up in a few days. I figured I would do Stormblood Hildebrand at the beginning of the expansion, right? So that when I start doing Hildebrand at the end of the Endwalker expansion, I can, you know, for the replay, I can split it up so it's not so much. It also gives me time to run the Cardinal Virtues and Shadowbringers. I keep putting it off because it's so depressing. Oh shit. We're gonna be okay.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of, chat? This would be like what happened if like Alduin was your friend. My poor child, I shall free thee but thy pain. For those who played Skyrim, it's the dragon that attacks Helgen at the very beginning of the game. And they're like, what is that? And they're like, a dragon. And it's like, burning fire everywhere, the towers getting knocked down. Like, you know, all that shit kind of reminds me of that. I dig it. And no, it's not my first playthrough of this, but I've taken about 8 months off from being here. So, I haven't been here like, what, I guess 8 months. So, yeah, kind of has that cool vibe about it. I dig it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I see what's going on here. We're about to get dumped on. Nice save on the limit break. I forgot about that. Burn phase. Ah, we get pretty good on it though. A lot of these folks are immune to my holy. Our flames will clear the way. Nice. Go, 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 go. Got it. Heck yeah. You fight well, our brethren will hear of your brave deeds. Here we go, chat. One of the coolest parts of the game. So we used to have this joke in the World of Warcraft, right? And you're not going to be able to unsee this. Remember, this was the whole, you know, WoW Refugee expansion, right? So this and Shadowbringers, or late Shadowbringers. So I want you to think about something for a second. Have you ever heard the term, it's going down in crossroads? Literally, like, golden fields of the crossroads. Okay. You're about to see one Barons. This is basically this. If it was in 3D. Well, I mean, like, you know, like fully modernized kind of graphics kind of thing. As opposed to it being like World of Warcraft graphics. Here we go. I will call unto my children. The icon waiteth. There we go. This is so cool! I mean, there's a lot of, like, you know, death and destruction, but, like, at the same time, it's, like, awesome. Reminds me so much of the thing. You're like, why can't I mount Phoenix? It's true. I don't know, it has this weird kind of twitch posture though. I'm not sure if I'd want to mount something that's going to like literally violently twitch every like 2 seconds. It's the spiky shell. Stand firm, we cannot afford to lose. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Chat, we're about to become cooler than Lunar Muhammad. Holy shit. Alright. Hey, there's a treasure copper here. ADHD! Oh, let's rock. It is time. Miko number 5. Okay, I got hit by something. I guess when I was trying to run, I must have thought that that pre-soak was pre-soak, and instead it was not pre-soak. Lunar Muhammad is now down to 75% chat. But look at this. This is so cool. We got like dragons flying overhead. We got other shit going on. We are literally in like their version of like pretty much WoW's Crossroads at this point. And it is awesome. Oh wait, I've seen this before. We need to soak, I think. I don't know. I'll survive it for now, though. For now. Uh-oh.
Emotional damage. We might have lost the tank. They're still tanking. They're still tanking though. It's no, it's cool. You're gone, but you're still taking it in absentee. It's great. In absentia. Oh, you're still doing white damage too. This is great. Oh, I'm eating the hell out of that though. I can all heal it. Next.
As long as you're not completely out, we'll be alright.
I got you. Oh my god, this is so awesome. You gotta replace that, they're cheap. You can get one sent from Amazon. Unless you got like one of those custom build power cables, those suck. Uh-oh, now we lost him. It's gonna get real now. Two worlds yet unseen. Here we go. Holy shit. Oh, is it doing your key ported? It'll drop you back out of the client, and when you come back in, it'll let you get in queue. You should be able to log back in shortly, though, because you're now out of the game. You were in the game before, but you're out now. We're freelancing, and I think we're gonna beat it too. This has been awesome. No offense. I'm glad you're getting back in, but holy shit, we did it. You were literally AFK tanking all the way down to like 10% though, I think. That was awesome. Holy hell. Playing White Mage feels really good when you accomplish things like this. Because usually I'm just like, eh. And like half screwing up my stuff. But I was like, okay, let's go. Ooh, it's a jacket. Vending. Nice. Let's see what they say. hey, they need healing. Oh. Here we go. Let's see what they say. Our allies have steered well clear of the tower for good reason. The Emet-Selch will not soon forget to stay. Those kobolds certainly know how to handle themselves. This, chat, this right here, this is Thancred. Hopefully Tiamat's wounds are not too severe. Oh, that's right, Tiamat got hit too. Is that the last we've seen of Bahamut? Yeah, it was awesome. I wouldn't even worry about it. It was hilarious. it was like we got this team. Our efforts may have helped Arnveld. Yeah, I'm actually glad I recorded that. That was one of those moments where it's like, how do you explain what it's like having a good time in Final Fantasy XIV? It is like when all hell breaks loose, you somehow nail it anyway. And it's like, yes! Speaking of which, does anybody want to run treasure maps tomorrow? I'm gonna see if Ara's around, and if Ara's not around, then we'll run level 70. Children of man. I'm trying not to burp on the stream. There we go. Alright. Children of man. The shade of my beloved is no more, and I shall be forever in your debt. By your deeds are we set free, and free we shall remain, as long as I draw breath. Never again shall the dragons of Meracedia hearken to the lies of the Asians. This I vow. I know that feeling. Or just never having the right kind of angle when you have like a desk.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Aye, that they did, yeah.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more.
Also, thank you all for running with me.
Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
Here we go. Let us put the past behind us.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
Interesting.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Hell yeah, dude. Standing tall. But what of the tower, yeah? Also standing tall. I mean, we cleared the tower, but now what? Sometime earlier, inside the Pragalpon Tower. Oh, here we go.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
Indeed, my friend. You have a good rest, and thank you again. Like, holy shit. I still have to tally up just like how long that means you're subscribed for. And how that works out. I was like, holy crap.
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
Uh-oh. Holy shit! Lunar Ifrit.
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Huh. Well, I mean, you know. At least, they seem to be okay. Yeah, absolutely. Indeed, we could definitely do that. Probably do that and pop it over to the, export it out to the YouTube as well. We could definitely get, clip it down. The cool part about making a short to export, or they call it portrait. I need to get my terminology right. I belong to the company now, but you get the idea. I have a lot of people who are coming over here from YouTube, so I explain it in multi turns, but you get the idea. And the thing is that the benefit of that is I can literally just go snip, 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 and then pop the whole thing together, which is kind of cool. I just can't reorganize the timeline. I can cram timeline bits together. I just can't, you know, pick and choose the timeline. So, yeah, I might be able to get that to do thing, but that is definitely one for the books there. Absolutely. So let's see what happens. To see the Emulja fighting alongside us brought to mind the Sun of the Crystarium. I pray that our peoples can forge bonds as strong as those of our counterparts in the First. From what I could tell, there didn't seem to be any Imperials in the vicinity of the tower. Hopefully, Ardenval will have used the opportunity to get in and out undetected. Though the day is won, thanks in no small part to thy valor, the Thalafaroi are far from defeated. Yet be that as it may, 'tis only right that we rejoice in Lunar Bahamut's banishment unto the Aether. It will take more than a single victory to wash away all the bad blood between Min and Emulja, but one has to start somewhere. Tiamat did all she promised and more this day, but I doubt she will be satisfied. Nay, she will fight on in defense of her children, wheresoever they may be. While it would be too much to hope that we have seen the last of Fandaniel, we have dealt with his schemes with telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will, when we have received word of Ardenval's safe return. You may now enter Pragalfon with, like, NPC peoples. Alpino is minded to share his account of the events that unfolded in Pragalfon with the Sultana. Must it always end by hanging with the Sultana? Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Brave Scions. Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the Frontistery. Your Grace, whatever's the matter? As our troops withdrew from Pagathon, they came upon 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, has been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. Oh no. But he's like, oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace.
His worst nightmare is coming true, chap.
Can you tell us aught of Arnvel's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout? Not say that it is grave. The carriages tend to him even as we speak. Therefore, we must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Mini Estinian, would you mind going after Alpino? He may need some support. For someone other than me. I love how we're hanging with the airship pilot still, even though he's just chilling, listening to the whole thing going on.
Very well.
Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Pagathon. Or Pagathon. I always got Prago. See? Airship guy, he's just chilling, listening to the whole thing go down.
Come on then.
And he watched us walk off too, so yeah, he was actively listening. He was just like, man, some shit must be going down with them. That's actually pretty funny. How do I get the hell out of here to go to the... Alright, let me out. Here we go. So we're gonna go to the Ruby Road Exchange. There we go. Sorry about that. So we need to go to the carriage. Where is that even at here? Okay, so we need to go this way, then to the right, and then... Oh. Oh. I guess we can't go that way? You know what? I'm just gonna warp there. It's on the... Steps of Thal. Me and Ul'dah, I'm never able to like navigate it very well. I'm pretty terrible at it. There we go. I find it fascinating that they're going to all the places that I've been to for this thing. They can't all be going to the same quest I am, eh? Please tell me something, anything. Aww. Instead of standing there gawping, why don't you tell your friend to stop whining like an underfed dog? People are fighting for their lives now. That's fair. And I feel like Alpino, it's gonna be okay. Another one come to see the lad in silver armor. Master D'Amelio is attending to him as we speak. If you'd be so kind as to wait. What did Master Emilio say? Tell me his exact words. Enough, Alvinov, this isn't helping. But, you're right, forgive me. When we said our farewells to Ehrenwald, I was afraid that something like this might happen, but now that it has, all we can do is wait. Aww. You're like, I used to be a warrior of light like you, or a sire like you.
Have you been waiting here all this time?
Why, yes, you blind fool.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
You know, this guy looks shockingly like Hojo.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life.
Nah, they're even.
I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
Very true.
If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
It sounded like she was gonna be like, for fuck's sake! Okie doke, I'll see you in a few. Enjoy your dinner, my friend.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
That's right, Kane. You're really selling your individuality here. He's so Kane. He's so, like he's totally Kane, just with a different name. Oh my god. I love it though, but oh my god. Even the hair.
It's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot be next.
Kane was more like Fordola, but Fordola's personality with like Estinian gruntness, and that's just kind of how Kane was for most of that Final Fantasy game.
And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
It's so sad.
One second, I'm checking out my cat. All right. Let me grab a drink right quick. I know there's nothing more I can do here. Come, let us rejoin the others. Oh shit! No! Luckily that was the end of it, basically.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital.
Oh.
Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Oh man, that's gonna be a big deal. Seems to just be pumping out
For a
primals.
blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Hmm. You need to only tell me where they are, Your Grace.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now.
Alright, alright.
After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause.
Wait a minute. This means I've helped defeat Bahamut 3 times, chat. Holy shit!
It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Pagalthan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Mm-hmm. Still, I want to go take a tower. Just make it a tower defense thing to keep people busy for like 3 months because you delayed the expansion. Shit, I'd be all about that. Raid the tower, get to the highest floor, and it'd be like some kind of cool Void Ark version of like Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High. Oh, that'd be awesome. Damn, they slept on that idea. Amidst this great push for peace, with the beast tribes, we would do well to remember that our old prejudices yet remain. It is a delicate political dance, and I do not envy the Sultana her task, nor any alliance leader. Hey, I sold a pond. Nice. If there is no reason to linger, I will take my leave. Alpino knows only too well that sacrifices are an unavoidable part of conflict. But knowing something does not change how one feels about it. You yourself have shared adventures with Ardenvald, have you not? Then I shall say no more. Yeah, it was pretty hard hearing that about Ardenvald. With the secret of the towers thus laid bare, our duty to prevent further abductions taketh on new import. Fail in this, and our enemy shall punish our negligence with the plague of primals. Even without the threat of tempering to contend with, the Grand Companies have quite a task on their hands. Regardless of Her Grace's protestations on the contrary, it may be best to dispatch a few of our own to assist in the endeavor. Remind me to mention it to Tartar, would you? Mm-hmm. But we have won our first battle against the Jalapaway and made significant discoveries to boot. The war has scarcely begun. We must steel ourselves for what lies ahead. Mm-hmm. Right then. Unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. That includes you, Alpino. Arnvold is in good hands there. Here. Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement then, I shall let Cryo know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. It'll be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Yes, I'll try asking him, and thank you. I should look forward to it. Look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Cryo in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss. One of which concerns you, Estinian. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you? Fine. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding the Baldesia moment. Very few, she would only pursue me. Let's get this over with, shall we? Here we go, chat. See, everything is... Well, I mean, I guess that could have gone better for Arnvold. That really did suck. But, yeah, everything kind of give and take, yeah? Like, I mean, we freed Tiamat, and then didn't hear anything from Midgar Zomer, which is sad. And then also, what else? We almost lost Arnvold, which kind of sucks. Because that also means that their voice actor has no role anymore, which means they probably left the contract, or like the contract ended or something, you know? That's a bummer. But I was wondering, it was the person who played what was it, the Baratheon boy or whatever that was doing, like, you know, the blacksmith, you know? From Game of Thrones. It was shit, what was his name? I can't remember it. It's like Gendry or something like that. Something. It's been a minute. Ah, back to the Rising Stones. I think this calls for a change of minion. But to what minion? Oh wait, that's mounts. Minion. Minion, yes. Let's see. No, what else do I have? Minion wise. Trying to see. I have so much crazy shit. I wonder if one came with the pre-order. I don't remember it though. If I did. Yeah. I guess I'll just rock the Clockwork Solace for a little bit.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time.
No?
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know, that's the thing about Sharlayan. Last time they were confronted with some shit, they were just like, later, and they shut down old Sharlayan. Or wait, new Sharlayan. Or Sharlayan, or whatever. You know what I'm saying.
I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter.
Idleshire.
Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Mm-hmm.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Near the end of the Dragonsong War.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the first, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
I mean, her champion is kind of just, you know, really changing the game. Not even lying. After this many expansions, we've pretty much gone on a world tour.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reem. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether.
Interesting.
Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times.
Yeah, but, you know, you gotta set up the next part of the next expansion.
Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number.
Wow, she literally just pulled an alpha now.
And so I must ask you again. Will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear.
Mm-hmm.
But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics.
Welcome back.
A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Let's take a picture. It's always good to see everyone all happy-go-lucky before everything goes to hell. feel like it's gonna. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Nice. It's got about as many weapons as me. I love how they literally just show this and it's like, I'm the same way. Check out your armory on any character.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
It's the same sword as last time.
Not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance.
I think I even have this. Yeah, this is the, Isn't this the, what do you call it, weapon? The one that you get through Poetics?
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
Yes, just so.
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Apt indeed. But there is one job that I have not dressed up yet, because I'm saving it for the next time we stream. Oh man. Amidst all the fighting, it's easy to forget what we've achieved, isn't it? I mean, we cured Tiamat for heaven's sake. You will tell me if I become insufferably smug, won't you? Because the way things are going, it feels like an indefinite possibility. None can deny that Heidel's blessing has been a great boon to our cause, but much remains unknown with regard to our true intentions. Given everything we have learned from our encounters with the Ascians, we must keep our minds open to any and all possibilities. The sudden appearance of the towers will surely have escaped the Forum's notice. I would like to think that they would be receptive to Kryle's request for cooperation in investigating the matter, but unfortunately their reputation would suggest otherwise. It strikes me as odd that, rather than marching on one of the city-states, the Telophoroi have so far made only sporadic attacks. I doubt they'd go to the trouble of putting all those towers if that was all they had in store for us. But we know not of the full extent of the Telophoroi schemes. Preventing further abductions must take precedence above all else, for therein lieth the key to depriving our enemy of its most potent weapon. If you need my lance, I'm ready. If not, I'll be reserving my strength in preparation of the next battle. But since you're here, I have a question. The Scions are in the close contact with the East Island trading company Kugani, yes? I was wondering if they could place an order for some sun-dried squid. I don't seem to be able to find it in these parts. Chat, you're probably wondering, what? And the answer is, if you play Dragoon in Stormblood, you run into good old Estinian. That's right, he's on a world tour to meet dragons around the world. But yes, he literally is. If I'm to pursue this course, I must be prepared for the hardships that lie ahead. I don't remember any of this. I mean, I do, but I'm rusty as hell. Oh wow, they're all reset. Damn. I've been keeping a good eye on the towers and telling others to do the same. Of course, I don't mean just us Scions. I've got a whole network of scouts to keep me informed. Alizé's been teaching me how to cure tempering using epoxy. I must say, the thought of being in such close proximity to one of the afflicted is rather daunting. We sent Ultimate and the others to be our eyes and ears in the field. Wherever the Jalopori appear next will be among the first to know. Here we go. When the tower was up in Yangsha, my first thought was to stay in Dome and keep my grandfather safe. But when we heard the news of Bahamut's return, he bid me return to the Rising Stones to aid my fellow Scions. He sends his regards, by the way. Aww. Although Arnbold and I both served as Scions, I'm afraid that I have had few opportunities to speak with the lad. I do hope he is fit to return to active duty soon. Yeah. Hoary Boulder certainly cut a fine figure as he set out on his latest mission. I was sad to see him leave, and my nights will be lonelier with just one brother to keep me company. Well, let's see. We're going this way. Well, it looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that there ever seemed to be anything but. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot. More accurately, you won't catch me trading blows with the primal in the near future. But for every pale fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange. Baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in, and gladly, mind you. It's the least I can do to support the Scions who risk life and limb, like poor Arnbold. I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It would do to have him come back to a complete shambles. Now would it? Or we're not due to come back to complete shambles, so would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there's any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. When the dust settles, it's now complete. Which means we are hella close. The company we keep. Alizé can tell you were itching to take the fight to the Talon. Ah, Minnie, you're looking well. I think you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Cryo, I'm afraid we're still waiting, but we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scrap, she says, leader primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance is a situation well in hand, thanks in no smart part to Hoary, Boulder, and the others. Meanwhile, talks with the Beast tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Ulda's progress with the Amalja, Fandaniel has opened negotiations with the Exile, believe it or not. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the Jalopori still out there, it's not as if we can afford to lower our guard. Begging your pardon, but I come at the invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. Ah. We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's going on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Jalapoi, in concert with our new allies. Beast tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So, the Alliance would bring all the beast tribes into the fold in a single stroke, an ambitious plan given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one, considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady. And for their part, I am told the beast tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. Oh, here we go, chat. It's the moment of moment. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite the undertaking, not only diplomatically, but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Then I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? I move that you and Ystola lead our contingent. Given how long you have worked here in summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. I think we all played our part. I think we've all played our part in that one endeavor, don't you, Minnie? Mm-hmm. Most definitely, Chad. All present may rightly claim a seat, I do quite agree. But by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Emmerich will be there, and I'd rather not be interrogated. Very well then. Will those of the mind to hold the fort get on the withholding it? Wait, hold on. Very well then. While those with a mind to hold the fort get on with holding it. Oh, there we go. I suggest the rest of us make Father Migo, shall we? I was like, where is he going with this sentence? I wasn't expecting it coming away from Urianger like that. When it went over to Thancred, you know? I was like, arrgh. So let's see. Where do we go? Alamigo? Yeah. So we're gonna go here. Trying to think. I guess I can just go up and around. Also, my sinuses are like all stopped up. I cannot win. I sound like I'm permanently yawning. Alright, like the city-states, every beast tribe has its factions, each with their own agenda, making peace a complex proposition. But if the Alliance can come to an understanding with their leaders, it will be for them to resolve internal politics. The Emet-Selch cannot be the only tribe to have been targeted by the Jalapoi, and none of them will have been taken kindly to having their people enslaved, nor their gods turned against them. I suppose I am. Wait, hold on, what? Even with the swift intervention of the Immortal Flames, all too many lost their lives at Pagathon. Still closer cooperation between our peoples will be required if we are to thwart the plans of the Jalapoi. Honestly, look at the look on your face, eager to bear witness to another historic moment by any chance. I suppose I am. And the fact that our cure for tempering made it possible only heightens my anticipation. That is true. This person's named Tilda. I do wonder just what will become of us. We have been under Imperial rule for 2 decades. For over 2 decades. What are we supposed to do now? I don't know. We've been expecting it. Well, some few guests have yet to arrive. The Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? No, no. But there is a parody video about this, though. It's savage as hell.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
Very true.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
7 hells.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
Mm-hmm.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna do the Locky thing.
I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus. A little tricky will have gills, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
Mm-hmm.
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals.
Mm-hmm.
Would that Minfilia were here to see it?
Very true.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Interesting.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
Thing is, though, riding down the plains like that was cool.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea.
Oh shit, here we go.
What say you, my friend?
I waited for this moment. Here we go. I would call it the Grand Company of Eorzea.
But that's the name I...
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Sweet, I sold another pawn. Dope. We have won over the leaders. Now the leaders must win over their own people. No small task, I grant you, but we have come a long way since first we joined the Mythilia to bring an end to summoning. A long, long way. Yeah, we have. 1.0, wasn't it? The Grand Company of Eorzea. I wonder what Riel and the other former Crystal Braves will make of it. Forgive me for observing, but Alpino seems less than jubilant. Might this thought be still occupied over the fate of poor Alenball? It's a pity it took the threat of annihilation for everyone to cast their grievances aside, but better late than never, I suppose. Very true. Well, now that we're out of earshot of the other delegates, I hope you'll forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that would be made, and the lives lost, inabilities that still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step. The first of many. Many a more. Or many a more. It's, what's her name? Connie Sinna. Elder Seeds here. How might we be of service? My cold sounds terrible. Or allergies or whatever it is. I'm all super head steppy. I'm like, and I'm drinking water. Earlier I was drinking soda, which kind of made it a little bit clearer. But now I'm drinking water. I'm just kind of like, so I do apologize. Let me see if I can still remember her voice. A Realm Reborn in 1.0 voice. I seek Master Alphino's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. Now she's like, I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. And around Reborn, Alphino was all like, communities such as these tribes, or just something really snooty. Just so, it is our hope that we may make use of the Sylph's established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their tasks effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it was not a... Oh shit! Thank you, my friend!
Ashuno donated $25.
Holy shit! Thank you, my dude. That's awesome. Thank you for your donation. You were super awesome. Hell yeah. Let me take a look and see what it said on the thing. Let's see... I'll have it pulled up here in just a sec. Nice. Oh, it didn't have a thing yet. Sometimes they'll have a message and sometimes they don't. Let's see. Nice. Hell yeah, my dude. Thank you very much. You are definitely my hero. You and everybody else help this channel keep going, like for reals. So the Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. Thank you, thank you. I wasn't sure if it was you, I wanted to make sure. Because sometimes they'll come with like a little message thing, and I was like, Also, thank you for doing it that way too. Big difference. Like, one way is like, I think like, tax like 50% or something. Well, not really with subs and stuff like that, but like with other stuff, some of it's like tax 50% and the other part's not. That's pretty interesting. I'm still learning how all this stuff works. I literally am like mind blown because like at some point I can understand why people get accountants, because it's like, holy crap. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the start first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I asked too much of you? Not at all. You may count upon my assistance, for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alpino, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray, share it directly with MSQ. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Teloporoi and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. Hell yeah. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. From Braves, you understand. Might you join me in seeking them out? Let's see what happens, dude. This is gonna be crazy. Let's see. I just have to ask. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours will be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it would be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. They may have Grahak in the hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of today's events. We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. It would not be easy to revisit the past, but sometimes one must look back to see the way forward. Very true. I take it we will soon be paying the Silsa visit. How fascinating! How fascinating it would be to speak with them in person. Though I gather conversation can prove rather challenging. Not as much as the Faithful. They're far easier. So, what's the plan, by the mind? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I propose is largely written. Not long after the Faithful Day of Nora, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to it, to its inception, to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone. Its events viewed from my singular perspective. Sorry, I'm just seeing my little soulless minion. Hold on, you gotta see this chat. This is like the most ADHD'd out shit. Hold on. It's just like poking out right here. Hold on. He's like literally like right above the middle of the thing. Right. Oh, it's so terrifying. One sec, here we go. And while I made every attempt to be objective, The account was mine alone. It's events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer to what seems to be the crucial. Here it goes. It's like right here, and it's like terrifying. I can't see. It's just constantly staring at me. Question. Namely, why, after the crystal race disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new grand company together, and that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes, but the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandoned the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however, some of my former comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you, and let us reconvene in Gridania later on. If you have no objections, I have a mind to begin by speaking with Riol and Elaine, or Elian. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Oriens. Let us seek them out there. Alright. That's where we're headed, chat. We're going to Castrum Oriens. I am stoked about this. We are so close now, chat. We are so close. There they are. While such briefings are seldom exciting affairs, their importance in coordinating our efforts with our allies cannot be overstated. In that regard, Alien and Riol have been most dependable. Let's see what happens now. Well, look who it is. And what brings you two here? Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I have assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former comrades to Crystal Braves. So you want to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, eh? It ain't an easy thing to put in the words, though. As Riol will attest, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I did not think back on those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything else, everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you if you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? Nothing, that's what. And as for my own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions have something in common with me old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and I still strive to live by it to this day. Riol's been around for a long time, chat. But as time goes on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From Horiboda to Mishra Satoru, we've all got us something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's something more important than things than that. Things we're protecting, which is what being a Scion's all about. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, Minnie, could you? Give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. Well, it's found that ideals were something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swab who signed up with good intentions, there's another who was only in it for the coin, for glory or both. Ours was quite a desperate man, and while I never forgive Ilvin, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves just had a barrelful of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataru sifted out all the glory hunters, before they made it through the door. I see. So, while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again. Nice. Speaking of former Crystal Braves, I have not seen Ignis of late. Constantly away on missions as he is. I wonder how he fares. After the company of heroes went their separate ways, I did try working on my own for a bit, and I'll admit, it was nice being able to pick me on battles, but if you want to make a real difference, you need to find a good crew and stick with them. On official business, Alphino is keen to hear what Alize and Grahatia have learned from the Crystal Braves who turned their back on the cause. Well, I think we've taken up enough of our colleagues this time, and I am conscious that less life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned. I'm just like standing right there on him. Let's freaking go. Yep, still saying the same thing. Cool. I need to feed chicken treats again. Chicky treats. Food. Eventually. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't let him eat them. Let me see. Hey, I got the Lunar Bahamut card finally. Nice. We're gonna put that over here so I can show that around later. Alright. So, where to? We gotta go to Gridania. Alright, let's rock. It's like, run! Run! Let's see what happens. This is gonna be so cool. Oh, we're going to the Lancer's Guild, okay. I thought we were going to go see Connie. Not quite enough people to make it do the conversing thing. Sometimes it'll get so busy, or like Westgiver, you'll just start hearing it. On the way here, I took the opportunity to write up my notes for our conversation with Eliana Briot. All that remains is to add Alice and Graha's findings, whatever they may be. When Alice sets her mind on something, there is no stopping her, and her mind was truly set on her finding her former braves. For a while, I even feared she might do what she might do to them, but in the event, she was admirably civil, for the most part. Thanks to Tatori's ever dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alpino. Some of the comments were harsh. Well, I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital than my report. I seek to the unvarnished truth. Thank you. I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, I pray go on ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Brixio. I will join you anon. Leave me to attend to my report and join the others in Little Solace. I shan't keep you waiting long. I know how playful the Sils can be. Oh, Alpina, are you rewriting history on us? You're like, oh, go on ahead while I have all the paperwork. Run along now. Shady. Oh. Alpina's gonna be opening up those notes and be like, weave laws anew. Oh, that's gonna be good. Alright, so we're gonna be on this way. And let's see here. Welcome, welcome, my friends. You're just joining in. Welcome, welcome. Shit. There we go. This way. Now that I think about it, of the four of us, only you and Alpino have any real experience in conversing with Sils. Still, it can't be that hard, can it? Well, this one thinks that short one is, you know, thing. That's kind of like what it's like talking with him. You'll see. You'll enjoy this. Though I had the honor of sharing a table with Elder Brixio and Alamigo, I did not have an opportunity to speak with him. I do hope my studies have granted me a sufficient grasp of his people's customs. This one hurt, this one felt. Walking One has been judged worthy by Lord Ramu. Elder One is most grateful to Walking One. These One's crystal has found a good home with Walking One. Walking Ones may think this one's home is small, but this one has biggest home of all. The forest itself is this one's home. What does Walking One think of that? Frixio! Ah, welcome, Brave One and friends of Brave One. Brave One and friends of Brave One. How good is it to see Walking Ones again so soon after the meeting? Let's see. Should this one perform the customary dance of greeting? No, be at ease. It is true that these ones once delighted in making Walking Ones dance, but no more. Horned One Kanisuna said that Walking Ones would be coming to Little Solace. Imperial Ones also invaded Sylph Ones and abducted many of these ones, so these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop the Chalaparoi. These ones will try very hard, of course, but in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice Walking Ones can provide would be most welcome. Oh, another pretty silver-haired one? And in quite a hurry, it seems. Alize, you must come quickly. What was the matter, Alphino? Don't tell me you couldn't read my handwriting? What? No. A Twin Rider officer accosted me as I was about to set out. Charlian has sent an envoy, who is due to arrive in Gridania at any moment.
Do.
An envoy? Could it be that Krau has managed to sway the forum?
Do.
We shall know soon enough. But there is more. The envoy has requested that the two of us attend the audience with the Elder Seedseer. Really, I can't see why they would want the Scions to be present, but us specifically. Wait, it isn't who I think it is. It is. I can scarce believe it myself. But when I inquired to the envoy's identity, I was told it was no longer. It was one Fortunate Labilleux. Your father? Well, now. The fact that a serving member of the forum had journeyed here would be surprise enough, but him? Quite. I glean from this that they are taking the matter seriously. That may be, but why him and not one of the other 98 forum members unless he volunteered for it? It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he is concerned for your well-being? Perhaps, but he has always been reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed, and whenever we write to our parents, it is inevitably our mother who replies. Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet with him after so long, even if it is secondary to his true purpose here. Elder Fixio, loath though I am to cut our visit short, we must return to Gridania. Pray accept my apologies along with my report. Never mind. This one will be time to talk later. Never mind. There will be time to talk later. This one won't keep walking ones for more urgent matters. Go. The audience will be held at the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seedseer waits even now. Let us be on our way. Alright, here we go, chat. Nopika's altar. I have a feeling that's gonna be... Wait, hold on. This one has idea that that one is located in this one's, Walking One's town thing. There we go. Oh, wait, stop. Why is my mouse always keeps giving out? I gotta like clench on it. Like I gotta actually like squeeze on the mouse and pull my fingers towards me for it to stay locked in. Otherwise, if I do this, it risks like stopping. Making like a tapping motion. Interesting. Maybe I need to recalibrate my mouse, or maybe it's just going out because I've had it forever. We shall see. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Welcome, Warrior of Light. The Elder Seedseer and your friends are waiting within. Get something to drink right quick. Oh, this is gonna be fun, you know. Definitely one of those. Let me get the quest pulled up here. Ooh, we are officially 2 MSQ from the end. Let's see. After all this time away, it'll be good to see my father, even if it isn't an official meeting. 99 may seem like rather a lot of members, but before the Forum was founded, every person of age in Charlian was given equal say in its governments. Many of the institutions are still active today were established by the people's vote, not least the studio. As Alize and I are constantly reminded during our time there, it is an example of what can be achieved through absolute democracy. Democracy! Hey, oh my god, chat. Are we going to be spreading space democracy? Oh man, that's great. During my time with Charlian, I heard much of Fortunal Lebior. He is a gifted speaker, known amongst other things for the uncompromising application of foreign policy. Hey, look, they're no longer reeling in horror at the sight of me. That's good. I mean, they haven't really done that in 2 expansions, but in 2 expansions or so, but you know what I mean. Still. Also, I like the table. Alright, here we go. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Word of Master Portional's visit took us quite by surprise. When the Alliance granted Mistress Cryo permission to request the Charlian's aid, we did not anticipate so prompt a reply, much less that it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What the nature of that reply may be, we shall soon discover. Here we go, chat. Moment of truth.
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals.
Mm-hmm.
Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene.
Oh, here we go.
And my position remains unchanged.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Charlian stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Charlian will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
Well, that's shitty.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald, one in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Would they now?
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. That is literally a quote from Alphino. And I think someone else, I forget.
I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alisaie, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
What?
Father!
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait! Don't bother, Alisaie!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Makes you wonder what's gonna happen, eh? It's like dun dun dun. Other kind of scenes like that could have gone better. It was not so very long ago that we had a friend and neighbor in Sharlayan, and so I clung to the hope that she might yet lend us her strength. But when she forsook Trebania, it would seem she forsook us all. Ah. But there lies the question, why? Why did they ever leave in the first place? In order to avoid conflict with Garlemald, the Forum went so far as to order the abandonment of the entire city-state. Their refusal to aid us now is, I'm sorry to say, entirely consistent with their historic position. Good lord, position. You know, like the little, like, grains in your eye? It is we who walk the path of ruin. Time will tell. So that's what he came here to say? That we're all fools for having the temerity to defend ourselves against the Telophoroi? And as for the rest... Like it or not, this was the Forum's decision, to watch from afar while Eorzea burns. Father was but a messenger, and as he handed down their judgment, I could think of nothing to say, but that could possibly sway him. I still can't. To prolong the discussion would have changed little, for it is not only Master Falchernot who must be persuaded, but the Forum as a whole. Their decision was made ere your father crossed the sea. Nor is it like to be changed, and so we shall face the Telophoroi without their aid. Forgive me, but if they had no intention of helping us, then why did they go to the trouble of sending an envoy in the first place? Why did they not simply keep their counsel, as they are wont to do? Minnie, has Master Falchernot arrived yet? Yeah, shit went bad. Then it has not appeared. My efforts were in vain. I pleaded their case to as many Forum members as I could, but they flatly refused to discuss the matter. No, that's not exactly true. I would rather say they ignored every word I said on the subject without exception. It was almost unnerving. Could it be they are hiding something from us that might go some way to explain on Master Falchernot's, performance? When he said they would know if the final days were truly upon us, I dismissed it as pride, but what if they genuinely believe that they know how the world will end, and simply disagree with us on the circumstances? That I don't know, but something tells me they are not as unconcerned about the Telophoroi as they claim. If the threat weren't real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I've exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better with my other mission, researching Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea. I tried enlisting the help of experts in the field, but it appears the Forum has forbidden anyone from cooperating with it. Obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart just yet. With all the knowledge and acquaintances we have between us, we can still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here. When the time is right, of course. I am aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife edge, but with your permission, I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. Oh, boys, one of them is Charlian. And so you shall, albeit under less than happy circumstances. Like the emote ran out, like right when I said that. You just see my face just droop. It may take a while to secure entry for you all, but I'll let you know when everything is in order. Look after yourselves in the meantime, won't you? Your speculation gave me cause to hope. Yet if these seeds will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible the Charlians hide some secret of truth from us, there can be no certainty that its exposure will prompt in them a change of heart. And so, for the present, one must needs confront the plight in which we find ourselves. The Forum has refused our request for aid, and it falls to us alone to contend with the Telophoroi. Even with all of Eorzea standing united, there is no guarantee that we will prevail. What does Charlian intend to do if we fail? Here we go, chat. With their knowledge, Charlian could have done so much for the cause. They could have helped us to uncover the secrets of the towers and save the tempered captives within, and yet, gods. Throughout my childhood, I remember grandfather arguing with my father over Charlian's policy of non-intervention. And this time, it was my turn to play the role. But even if my grandfather could not win him over, what chance had I? If words did exist that I may sway him, I know not what they are. The forum includes representatives from all of Charlian's central institutions. With them hindering Crowd's investigation, she will struggle to make any headway on her own. Let's see who we got left. Alright, let's do it, Kane! Kane-senna seems determined to not to let the disappointment of Charlian's rejection distract her from the task at hand. Ooh. Here we go. Are you ready for this one? It's that moment of truth shit right here. Here we go. It's very bright outside. Oh, was it? Darkness returns to Almarang, finally! They're staring at the sun. While Charlian's stance is indeed disappointing, I cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, fucking ones. Grave tidings. Calm yourself, my gentleman. What has occurred? These ones want to see feathered ones and send terrible news. Destroying ones have appeared in Zelpatol. Destroying ones and captured ones and even frightfully godly ones. Feathered ones didn't stand a chance and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late, but luckily destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West, that would be Corplas. My lady, the Guardians report that the Tolopori have emerged from the eastern highlands of Corplas and are marching at speed. Though their purpose is yet to be determined, the Cartano Flats would seem their most likely destination. Lord Emmerich has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him he shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorsi to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friend, and let us make haste to Cartano.
Let us make haste to the sorcerer.
Oh, wait, this one almost forgot. The Destroying ones were said to be led by a cackling robed one. This one must see that all waking ones know. Farewell. Fandaniel. Who else? It was only a matter of time before the grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bury the Cartano. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. Here we go, chat. The final big deal, I think, isn't it? At once, my lady. Lead us away. I do believe we're gonna get an introduction in the front line. Kinda. The airship will be ready to depart ere long. I bid you make for the landing as soon as you are able, and may the 12 keep you. Aw, thanks, Kane-senna. Alright, well, it's time to make a run for it. Coraline Canopy? Yep, Coraline Canopy. This is gonna be so cool. Come on, let's all take a moment, alright? Oh no. Minnie, but Team Pordola here has come all the way from, to Gridania to find us. I've explained the situation, and she insists her business is urgent. Aye, and it'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Alright. Oh, here we go.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
That's dark.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide.
That's true.
Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
Some things may have changed, but the adventure isn't over yet.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought.
Ah, I keep hitting the wrong button.
But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
Damn it. Every time I'm
I wouldn't
pressing it.
presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
Nay.
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
I wonder if we ever meet back up with him. Alright. I'd rather not the Portola obtain the Kyrogian's permission before bringing Ironbolt halfway across the realm, and solely to deliver a message at that. They should both have known better, but what is done is done, and I will not soon forget his words. After Pegafon, I'd assured the Tolafroy would continue. I assumed the Tolafroy would continue to target settlements, but it is plain they considered Zelpatol a mere obstacle in the road to Cartano. What then draws them to the flats? We must keep a close eye on their movements. Let's see here. You can tell me later what this is all about, but judging by the set of Alpha on his jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Bankard and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amalja and Cobalt forces are also bound for Cartano as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same, by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Upon joining the Battle of Cartano, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to participate in the battle and view these cutscenes in their entirety. Your progress throughout the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battle is associated with other quests and log out from the game, this broadcast will be lost. Alright, this is gonna be fun, but I don't know if I want to do it as this or summoner. You know what? I'm gonna do it as a summoner. I think. Yeah. Maybe. Summoner or red mage? What do y'all think, chat? Let me know. Summoner? Alright, here we go. You tell me later that what it was all about. But judging by the set of alpha and jaw, it appears to us good. Let's do this. Surprised he's not like, boy.
My fellow scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
How Alphino got his group back.
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Yeah, man. You know, it's like that. It's like, what's his name from Left 4 Dead 2? Nick. He's like, I have not come this far to die now. But he was a felonious con artist.
Good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
Uh-oh.
I'll do what I can to cure the tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
It's time to get Telophon with war.
My friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Welcome, my friends, to Frontline. I mean, Cartheno. Listen well, friends. The Telophoroi is sweeping across Cartheno. Oh no, not another one of these end-of-day situations. As for the Ascian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield, but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the lunar primals have proven to be difficult to detect, even when poised in ambush with troops.
Whatever the Telophoroid's plans may be, the primals are our primary targets. They instead drop for some unknown reason. Understood, they will not leave the silence for long. Have you checked the top center?
Yourself. Let's give it our all.
Hold fast. God, I don't remember how to do this. I haven't played Summoner in a long time. Oh god, I know I need the AoE. Hold on. Yeah, AoE is key, and then I need to drop shit. Bahamut, right? Right? And then I think, and then it goes. Oh my god. I am failing so hard right now. There it is. West Mini Alpha, come with me. Okay. Wait. Where is Justinian? Oh, we're breaking away. Alright. Don't die, Urianger. Something's not right. Yeah, no kidding. Maybe we should go up there. I play frontline all the time. We should definitely go up there. Oh, would you look at that? And the scion spread out across the field. Alexandra take the fight to the Telophor. Oh wait, you don't think? Oh shit! Looks like I'm gonna get to play a red mage after all. I'll be in a much more simplified one. Let's see what happens. One thing is certain. This is gonna hurt. There are so many of them. I have to keep Graha healed. I need to put him on focus. I won't be curing anyone at this rate. We'll have to incapacitate them first. I don't remember what I'm doing! Going in.
Allow me.
Oh shit. With this degree of physical alteration, I fear they're beyond help. Imperials to know. I hate to see this, we must see that they're suffering there for long. I hate to see them in such pain. Get them taken care of pretty quickly.
Just the beginning.
Right behind.
Okay, now I understand a little bit more about this.
Oh god! Do I literally have Angela chilling with me right now? I do. God damn it. There we go. It seems to have earned a moment's respite. Well, that's good. Then let's take this opportunity to cure the temper. Alright. Power Angelo 9000. Uh-oh. Do you see that? The glyph? Yeah. How word should it be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cartano. But now that I'm here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence, like to the pillars of the Azim Step, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandaniel has conjured reach into its very mist. And I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, I should spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption to the flow of aether would slow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. Holy shit. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at great cost. Or at all costs. Alright. We got this, right? Wait, Lunar Odin? Is that Odin? So the time has come to pit my blade against his. Follow my lead. Deals unexpected damage.
I shall protect thee.
Oh my god. That was insane.
Mitre.
May the 12 guide you.
I've got to get this thing healed up. This does not bode well. We best brace ourselves. Oh shit. Alright, get him down the halfway. Take the three of us and protect the compliments. Yeah, I know, I'm the only one here, though. Oh, I see.
The best defense is a good defense! No, not yet.
What the F? Did we just... Oh my god, no. Resume from midway. Alright, let's do it.
I shall protect thee.
Ow.
Mitre.
Nice.
May the 12 guide you.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. This does not bode well. We best brace ourselves. Yep, yep. Alright, here we go.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense!
Remember that time when he just like got one shot right outside of it the last run? That was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Let's see, chat, how's this end up? That was close. %, 35. Oh my god, Sacred! Do the thing! He yet stands to collect for punishment, it would seem. In which case, I'll be glad to oblige him. That's bad, that's bad. We should take him out, we should take him out real quick. We beat him just in time. Literally just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, Grahati and Alize prepare to lock swords with Lunar Rabana. Oh boy. I wonder if one of them is going to get impaled and tossed to the side. Oh boy. I'm a black mage, I think, with here. No, what is this weird? Okay. Cast a following fire. It's true. It was really sad too. She did give it hell though. What sort of madness is this? Am I a summoner? No, I guess I'm a black mage and a white mage mixed together? Like moss to a flame. Oh shit, not these again.
I have you now.
God damn. Okay. Like I knew to use break to freeze everything, but holy crap. Oh no, you don't think. Am I gonna have to do the last one? Okay. This sucks. Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. There we go, much better. Not that I'm completely out of mana, though. That's not good. A little too close for comfort. Now's our chance. Oh, use Wizard Game? Ah, good point. Nice. Here we go. Good info on that. Thanks for telling me about that. I wasn't able to take a second to read it all like I needed to. Oh, crap. Here we go. 16%. Wah. Oh, break. Damn it. Now I never knew it. Because I'm out of mana. Nice, we did it. Oh my goodness. That was intense. Nice. At the selfsame moment, you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alpino and Ascidian, resolved to lay Lunar Ifrit below. Uh-huh. Let's do it. This should be easy enough. Right? Lunar Ifrit, the one Ironball and Pardola encountered. I'm trying to remember how to start this combo off. I have like almost no self-heal capability. We'll just try to close heal, we've smashed into pieces before it's too late. Yep.
You're finished!
I don't remember half the buttons I'm pressing. Yeah! That looked painful. I should probably help heal them. Like, I remember how it works, I just don't remember the combo. Oh, I'm pretty much tanking this. I'm pretty much tanking this. What the hell is hitting it? I mean, it's cool and all, but damn. More of them. Oh yeah, here we go. So it's come to this.
Raw Nidhogg! Raw! I have you now!
Well, we survived him, apparently.
I will not be outdone.
That would be cool. Oh my god! I'm like clicking on the wrong thing. There it is. No, it's not. Shit. There we go. Nope. Oh my god! Ah! I kept clicking the wrong bar. God, I'm so rusty on Summoner. They are strong as hell, though. All right. I think we got like what, one or two more fights left. Uh-oh.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Oh, I guess that was it then.
Glory be to Garlemore.
That went bad. That was really sad, though.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Interesting. At least we're saving some of them.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored.
Mm-hmm.
You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless.
It's a thing from the trailer. It's one of the quotes.
We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
To the very end. One battle at a time, I'll get there.
To the very end.
I think that's credits, isn't it? Oh, it is! We did it! Hell yeah. Absolutely awesome. I wonder if this one has the scene in it. So awesome. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do the skippy thing. With a lot of the material usage license stuff, they get real pissed whenever you play the ending credits. I don't know why. Some of the games are absolutely fine, but I'm not sure if 14 is, so I'm not one to push it. Shadowbringers is... how to put it? Yes. On the storyline. Endwalker is insane. Like, how far have you gotten in with Endwalker? You said you just got what, to the first dungeon, I think it was? Or have you beaten that one? I forget. Got in the Garlemald. Nice. All I can say is, it's interesting. It really is. Was that the first place you went to? Or the second place? I know I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Either tomorrow, well, no, I'll probably do it tomorrow, next day, something like that. I'm trying to think of what I want to run tomorrow. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for the amusement of Fandaniel. Nor that his blithe reaction to his latest defeat gave me cause to think otherwise. I could only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. I would recommend that the Alliance keep a closer watch over Cartano, that the Telophoroi may have failed in their attempt to destroy the Confluence this time, but there is naught to stop them trying again. The Cartano Flats seem fated to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder, what the abundance of aether that floweth through the region have led the Elegans to entomb Omega there? Probably. It was decent of Lord Emmerich to bear us home aboard his airship. The gods only know how we would have squeezed this many people in the bonanza. Many though the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, with a few lunar primals to keep things interesting. The Garleans themselves ventured little, and lost less. It has ever been the Empire's way to have others fight their battles, but even they would blush at the Telophorio's use of tempered slave. The tempered that we were able to retreat will be taken to the city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied that they're fully recovered, they will be free to return home. That's awesome. At the close of the battle, when the clouds parted and the moon shone down on us all, I cannot well express how I felt. Somehow, it seemed more a beginning than an ending. You should have seen my face when Lord Emmerich turned up on our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? So Chad, I believe it was this quest right here. I believe it was this. Okay, this moment. It's either this moment or the next one that's coming up, right? That if you wanted to keep your sprout tag, you could not you could not complete this quest, or it would just pow, and it'd be gone. Now, here's the deal. We are so close to Dawn Trail, it may no longer let you out of that status, especially if you don't make it to 90 by the time Dawn Trail comes out. Oh, did it let you keep your tag, or did it work? We actually, back in the day, in our Discord, we set up this whole thing on like Mythbusters of everything, because if you go and try to look it up, it's just all these different things that can cause it to go away, and none of them worked until I hit this quest, and I was like, no! I remember it was like the end of an era when it finally stopped being a Sprout tag. You still have it? Interesting. Ah. Here we go. This is gonna be good. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Asgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. The Stone Vigil. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't doubt it though. We placed it, the Stone Vigil. You have thought of everything, Lord Emet. May I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home? Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi had been driven to from Cartano, 'tis like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats heads-on even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor, while the towers remain, so will the threat of the lunar. So will the two with the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we are better qualified to find a solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There's a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. Bit my tongue, that hurts so bad. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you were able to uncover. And from that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of any assistance, pray, do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my sprouts. I mean, my friends. I confess, I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's friends. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us, for you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities. The final days themselves. Yes. Alright, Alpha, no. We need a plan, not portents. As Sancris so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Charlian. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophori, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear. The Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Portional's performance as a Lotus Stem was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Charlian hath ever been the wellspring of aetheriological knowledge. I care not where we go, here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Minnie? Might you be persuaded to join us? It means I can have words to Portional. Only after I do. If he and his friends in the Forum think we'll leave them alone if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. It appears we're in agreement. We have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there's a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? Oh, what the fuck? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion. But with your help, I will soon find out whether my tears are warranted. Thancred being Thancred. And my friends, you have learned the emote shush. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure.
Aye.
Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
Uh-oh. Whoa, look what they did to Garlemald, dude. Holy shit.
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire. My desire!
They've been in like the same street for almost every single scene, so I've watched this whole city destroy itself over a whole expansion.
To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. and the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Amazing, isn't it? Shit is insane. I can't wait to try to be an Endwalker later. Probably in like a few days. Because I got so many different things coming up.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Wait, what?
Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
A little bit. Maybe. As solemn dawn grips purpose shines, and gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what betides. Nice. You completed the quest Shadowbringers Part 4, exiting the Game Plus mode. That means, my friends, we have done it. And this would have been the exact moment... Carbuncle. This would have been the exact moment that, you lost your spell tag. Very interesting. At least if it was during Endwalker. But now that we're so close, it's going to be interesting. Because basically, people will be sprouts until they get to level 100. Which is so weird to even say. Oh, man. And I've only been here since like level 80-ish. So that's kind of interesting. But my friends, let us make our way to the lavender beds because I need to check on something right quick here before I call it the night. Oh, so things coming up this week, okay? I need to, now that I've got a lot more free time, right? Now that I'm not like rushing all over the city to get things done, I'm going to start working on getting Final Fantasy XIV installed. I know I said I was going to do it the other day, but I made like 15 thumbnails, which is not easy to poop out. So like I did that while running around the city, and I was like, that's good enough. Plus, I set up a bunch of shorts, and I set up a whole bunch of mods. I set up a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've been busy. But check it. I'm going to be working on getting Final Fantasy VII Echo S installed and going. And I'm looking forward to getting that going. Once I get done with the playthrough of that, I'm probably going to play more Final Fantasy XIV. You know, I'm not going to just do the one thing. Like, I might take a few days and play through it, you know, and then come back to here, right? But I'm also going to eventually queue up Final Fantasy IX with Maguri mod as well, so for after Echo S. So there's that. Whichever one I can get installed first, basically, is what I end up with. Some of them might be harder to install than others. I've installed and played them both in the past. It's just, I remember them both having, how do we put this? It's mods, man. That's the best way to put it. The shit worked a year ago does not mean it's gonna work now. Oh, good times. But let's see, my friends. What do we got here? Oh my. Oh my. And how? I'm about to make some more of these things to put in here. But not this day. No. Because right now, we are going to basically call it. But now y'all know, I still have to put these in the market at some point tonight so that we can do the, you know, more stuff there. But with that, my friends, I will thank you more than you can ever imagine, because without you, I wouldn't actually be here. For real. Y'all are super awesome. Y'all are super cool. I need to get the Discord up and running like an adult, so that way I can do like really cool membership benefits and stuff like that. Starting tomorrow, I'm probably going to have ads set up and stuff. So because I want to learn how to use that and monitor it and know when ads are coming and stuff. But don't worry, if you're a member, you don't have to worry about that. And if you're like a super regular, I'll probably grant you VIP every now and then. Anyway, with that, my friends, have a wonderful night, day, morning, whatever time it is where you're at. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Later, Sekiko. Bye. See you all tomorrow.